She will play it because she's a crazy reviewer, gamer. Hopefully this song is shorter for you guys because she thinks the last one was too long, but she still is a crazy cat lady, you gamer. Hopefully this is the last one because like before, I don't like singing these songs.
Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational and entertainment purposes.
Guys, this is the last episode. This was the season finale of The Mandalorian. So yeah, I loved it. It was a great last episode, and we finally got to see that scene that was in like one of the trailers I've been waiting to see, where where Mando comes out and just like comes straight out of the door and goes poo poo right into the stormtroopers. Finally get to see that scene. So yeah, this episode was great. It was a little bit longer because I think this one felt a little bit longer than the other ones, probably because it's the finale. But I was okay with it being long. It was great. I think this was like the longest episode they had so far. I think this was the one that was actually an hour long-ish. So yeah. So anyway, let's get started with the spoilers. So first with the score is it's this one, and I'm gonna score both the show and this episode. They both get a 10 out of 10. Okay. So what do you give it, Sully?
I give it over paws and my tail.
That's what you give it, Sully? Yep. Are you... So tell them...
Spoiler time! Spoiler time!
Bye-bye. So tell them bye-bye, Sully.
Bye!
No, I don't want to wear the mask! So yeah. Anyway... So let's start with talking about what happened. So, if you want to watch the last episode, last review, you would know that Creed sacrificed himself for Baby Yoda, because Baby Yoda gets captured by stormtroopers, and the two stormtroopers came and like took the Baby Yoda back, and one kept like hitting him, like, cut it out! Leave my Baby Yoda alone! With his, because he kept on like making noises like, shut up! He couldn't say like, so shut my beating him! So, the IGN unit came and saved Baby Yoda from those two guys, and took him back to the and shot those two stormtroopers, then took him back to like help save the others. And but while that was going on, the stormtroopers brought out an X-wing or something like it's kind of like a bazooka, but it's bazooka laser, so that's what I call it. It's a bazooka laser. So, and he says he's going to give them like till nightfall for them to and he like tells them like he knows who all three of them are, and he like says that a Mandalorian's name out loud, and he says it's like G-I-N, so Gian, and a D-I-N, so Dian, and I don't remember the last name, but so Mando knows that this is Garth, but the chain girl said that guy was assassinated, but nope, it's only one. He said that the only way for him to know who he is for him to be a past Mandalorian, and he only one that to join the Empire was Mark Garth. So yeah, so that's the guy who plays within Once Upon a Time. That's the character's name in this. And so the IGN robot comes and saves them, and then we see like Mando go right out there. He tells the chain girl to cover him, and he like starts doing what I told you. He shoots the guns out and shoots the stormtroopers, and with the IGN guy helping him, but he gets really badly wounded because they get back in there, and they're gonna try to burn him out because the stormtrooper that has like a red helmet and it has like reddish right here on his armor part, so it's like burn them out, but he's really badly injured, and so they said we had to take off your helmet to treat your head because it's like right here, like where you got hit. It's like right here-ish. So for him to treat the wound, he has to take his helmet off. Like, no, not me, no living person seeing my, allowed to see my body, allowed to see my face. So in case I'm like telling him no. So the chain girl and his old boss take Baby Yoda to leave, and the IGN guy says, I can take off your helmet because I'm not a living person. And even though he's like, pointing his gun at the IGN unit, but the IGN unit says no, I can take it off because I'm not a living being. I'm a droid, so I don't count. So he lets him take it off, and we finally get to see the Mandalorian's face. If I can find it, I'll show you guys his face. But yes. So. We're gonna show the actor's face, but anyway. So he like puts it right back after he's done treating his head, and he like helps him up, and they leave the room. They go for the ventilation, and when they finally get when you get to the end of ventilation, this is where all the other Mandalorians were like hiding out after. Because this is where he would go like get his new helmet armor just through that vent. So yeah, and he finds that all of them are dead, and he asks his old boss that, did you send them all to die? Have them get killed? Like, I did not know this was gonna happen, so don't blame me. Like, and the only one that survived was the blacksmith, the armor lady, and she explained to him, we don't blame you for what happened. They all just came down here and they were executed, so. It's nice to know that she was not being blamed, but he was not to blame, so yeah. And so she like tells him, he explains to him that that the Baby Yoda is a race of the Jedi, and he also explains to both his boss and his chain girl earlier that about his past, his backstory about how he was saved by the Mandalorians and taken in. But he explains to them that Mandalorians is not a race; it's a creed. So you're like adopted into it, and anybody can do as long as you're a foundling. And you get adopted into it, then you have to put on a helmet so no living being sees it. So he was like adopted into it, so yeah. So now Baby Yoda is called a foundling, and he can either take it back to his back to be changed as a Jedi, because he puts his the mud horn onto one of his the armor lady puts a mud horn onto his armor. Like show like that's his creed, since the baby's the one that saved him from the Mudhorn. So yeah, like this, and he said wear it with pride. And so they all leave as the stormtroopers are coming, and the armor lady says, "I'll hold them back." And she beats the stormtroopers up with her the things that she uses to make armor with. So that's cool. Go Armor Lady, and they get on a boat that has an R2D unit that's on like a lava lake river, and this is just weird because the R2 unit stands up on two legs. No, like R2, I found a cousin of yours that can stand up. So yeah, and they like go down, and the IG unit like sacrifices himself, and even Mando says, even Mando said he like has to like give him permission to go and do it. And like, I'm not allowed to get captured, so he like blows them up to like let them go by and save Baby Yoda. So they're able to get on, and he also got like the flying thing that he saw earlier in like episode 3-ish. You got the jet thing that we have seen Boba Fett use it. See, we have seen them use this before. Like we have seen them fly before. So because Boba Fett had it in Return of the Jedi. So sorry, it's just a dumb thing they said in Rise of Skywalker. They can fly. Like, this show's a lot better than these last these last 3 movies. So anyway, he had to fight Marth Gar because she's into like the bad ship thing. I forgot what it's called. It's not an X-wing, for the one that they always fight in, and he faces him down by using the jet to put a bomb on the ship, and then it blows up. It goes down for the count, and his boss says, "We're gonna stay. Me and the Chain Girl are gonna stay here, and we're gonna have." And she's gonna become a bounty hunter, and he offers to have Mando to take it. Like, nope, I gotta go with him and protect him and figure out what we're gonna do with him. And he lets him like keep the necklace that is let Baby Yoda play with a necklace that he had when he was a kid. So yeah. So now he's Baby Yoda's daddy because even the Armor Lady says that you're his father. So then, yep, that's it. And that's his job, to protect Baby Yoda. So yeah. So, and the last thing we see is Marth Gar gets out of the ship by using the black saber. So I've never watched the show that this is from, but apparently this is from the Rebels, which is also what this is from. But I know it's from the Rebels show, so we finally get to see it in black live action, because I'm watching the Clone Wars, and once I'm done watching the Clone Wars, then I'll watch Rebels. So yeah, I'm watching the animated shows in order. So yeah. So bye bye guys, like, share, and subscribe, and I love this show.